Beautiful San Fernando Valley, Southern California. Welcome in, everybody. I'm Jonas Tani with my color commentator here, Teddy Briggs, and we welcome you to San Fernando Valley, where the San Diego Bombers are taking on the Philippines baseball group. First pitch just to get underway, and leading off for the Bombers is Christian Santiago. Now, he played Pierce, and Teddy, you've worked at Pierce College this past year.
Yeah, I got to watch him play a lot. He makes a ton of contact, not a ton of power, but it's a lot of fun.
First pitch underway, and it is ball one as Santiago takes the first ball, and we're underway. On the bump today for the Philippines is Daniel Niera, number 8. This exhibition game, Santiago takes strike one.
Nice pitch right there. Fastball's looking firm. Should be a good day for Neri on the bump today.
Now, what does he touch? 80, 90?
I've known him to sit mid 80s. He can hit up high 80s every now and then. Nothing too crazy, but he fills up the zone a lot.
When you get good location, velo doesn't matter much when you're able to command your fastball. Deals, fouled back, 1-2. The umpire today, Justin Bumgardner, and he's known to have a pretty much of a hitter's zone.
Very tight zone. He actually played here at Pierce College, so that's a little fun. Fun for him to come back to his roots.
Dimensions down the lines are 330, 390, dead center. Neria looks, deals. Just inside. He thought he had the call.
Talking about right there.
Tight zone. Thought he had it. Looking from the stretch. Kicks, fires. Fouled back. We'll do it again.
There's that contact we're talking about. 88. Oh, good for him. Yeah, fast velo's up for Neri today. He's hitting 89 miles per hour, looking to touch 90 today. Definitely a live arm for him.
And doesn't help. Well, it helps when you have your exhibition game. You're going up against another affiliate in the San Diego Bombers. That adrenaline is pumping here. Deals just a bit outside.
You see the adrenaline right there. Arm's getting away from him right there. Got to find his release again here in this full count.
Count is full as Santiago worked back from a 1-2 count.
This kid Santiago, I see him. He works counts like crazy. He fouls off everything. He really. It's a very Stephen Kwan like swing, and he makes contact like Stephen Kwan, the Guardians left fielder. So it's a very fun at bat to watch all the time.
And when you're hitting 400 on the season, you're gonna get a lot on base as he pops that one. The center fielder will retire him away, 1 down. Taking a look at today's starting lineup. As you saw, Santiago just flied out to the center fielder playing shortstop. Jeremy Jones up next to hit playing center field. Designated hitting is Minsao Zhang. Tyler Parks, their extra hitter, as the Bombers are hitting 10. Rounding out the bottom order of the lineup, Aiden Harrison at third, Jackson Sheeby at right field, Royce Davis at left, Zach Smith at second, and behind the dish, Lachlan West. That pitch is taken in for a ball as Jones steps in, 1 away.
Jones also played at Pierce this season. He had a really nice season. He's got a very pretty swing. Nice lefty. Using wood bats today. Excited to see how the ball comes off the bat here for these guys.
A little bit hotter here in the valley. Wind is blowing out, and like you were saying, Teddy, that ball just flies as he looks and takes that fastball up in the top of the zone, 1-1. Neria deals. That one fouled back. Head
Strike count for Neria. He's filling up the zone right now. I know it got away from him in that Santiago at bat, but he's definitely throwing strikes today.
I mean, he's pitching well, and maybe not a ton of strikeouts, but when you're able to induce ground balls and fly outs,
That's all you need to do. Just get him out.
That pitch count can stay low as that ball gets away from the catcher. 2-2. At the helm for the Bombers, Scott Stanley. That pitch taken inside will be a full count.
Gotta find it here.
He likes working those corners. You see just an inch or two off the plate.
Yeah, he likes working the corners, but he's gonna notice that this umpire has a tight zone, so it's not gonna be like that too often. He's gonna start filling it up. He's gonna need to. He wants to stay in this game for a long time.
Pitch number 13 here as that one
Chopped foul.
chopped foul. And we'll do it all over again.
Both these batters are working the count right now. Pitch count's gonna get up high if he can't get these outs early in the at bats.
And Jones takes the walk. There goes the perfect game, but got a runner on first, and now Neria with one swing, he can get out of this inning.
Yes, he can.
Alan Chu now batting for the Bombers, playing first base. And this is 3 straight lefties we've seen.
Yeah. Definitely a lot of lefties in this lineup. I don't know if any of them are switch hitters, but they're going to be seeing the ball coming out of Neria's hands pretty well.
Now that righty-lefty matchup usually favors the batter. Swung on miss, strike one. It looks like Neria's just really throwing a two-seamer. Has a little bit of run to it. Looks really nice. Fouled ball as the runner goes.
Quickly 0-2 here. He's got to get it put away right here.
Yeah, strikeout definitely helps boost the morale and keeps that arm a little fresh. From the stretch. The outer part of the plate. Looking for a chase there as gets the ball. 1-2 count. Skied foul. A foul out to the catcher as Chu's retired. That's a nice little quick out for Neria there.
Absolutely. That's what he needed.
Second out of the inning. Designated hitter, Min-Sao Jiang. The first righty we've seen today. So that two-seam he throws runs a little bit to the right side of the plate,
Yes,
and we'll see how that affects this at bat.
There, took something off that. That's the first at bat he started with a breaking ball, so definitely switching it up here.
It's always nice to get that first strike out of the way. Now, Teddy, you played baseball in high school.
I sure did. I wasn't very good, but I definitely played.
Played at Agora High School, so
Slider right there, looking good. Jang's not seeing that out of the hand right now. Quick 0-2 count here, looking for it again. I would be surprised if he goes back to it. I'd be looking for a fastball in the inner part of the plate right here if I'm Jang.
you can tunnel that slider well if you go, fastball up and in.
He's a closed off stance, which sometimes can make it hard to get to the up and in pitches, so we'll see how he adjusts. It is that fastball, and it gets him.
So the first strikeout for Neria as we go to the bottom of the first. Runner left on base. No runs, no hits, no errors. score tied at 0. Bottom of the second. Bottom of the first, apologies. Game's going by quick. Not that quick, though, as we get a first look at the pitcher for the Bombers.
Find out as we watch him pitch this inning.
Now, like we said, this is an exhibition game, and that's why the Bombers they're hitting 10 guys today.
Get the guys the at-bats. This is what summer ball's about. You get the guys, get their practice in. Should be a lot of fun. Good camaraderie. All these guys know each other from playing in the past against each other. All these guys are normally opponents, which is a lot of fun. I mean, like I said, Santiago, the shortstop for the San Diego Bombers, is the shortstop for Pierce College, and the Philippines Retro Group is coached by the Pierce College coaches. So a little bit of a fun rivalry there that they can form for some summer.
A little bit of bragging rights, if you will.
Coming up, got him out first pitch. So,
yeah. Coming up to the plate is Wyatt Lamarsna. He was a West Coast Conference all-team guy, first-team guy. He hit pretty well for Pierce, so he's no stranger to this field.
Definitely, yeah. This Pierce team, they made a ton of contact last year. That was the name of their game. They put the ball in play, good things happen. And Lamarsna, big part of that. Same with Jeremy Jones and Christian Santiago. They're all familiar with each other. They all get to play against each other, which is fun. So it'll be really interesting to watch all this play.
2-0 count quickly here for Thomas as he deals. Hitting that one low.
Definitely wild. He doesn't have the feel for his fastball right now, as you can tell. So Pierce, sorry, not Pierce. I'm used to doing the Pierce games. Philippines Retro Group got to be patient. Make him get in the zone before they start swinging at anything.
That pitch.
That's up and in.
Goes just a bit high, and Lamarsna.
Yeah.
Lamarsna will take the quick 4-pitch walk.
I saw Lamarsna using a bomb bat. Those are really popular now. I don't really know how they're legal. I don't know if they're legal at the D1 level. But they have a metal rod inside.
Yeah, they're a little corked, but
I guess we're using them here, so why not?
Allegedly, they're impossible to break.
Yes, they are. They do not break. You have to swing them a lot and just have one chip is what you're going to see, but they will not snap in half.
Up next at the dish, Owen Stevenson. As the second baseman will slot in the 2-hole. Runner goes on the outside, and it will be a defensive indifference. So Lamarsna will take his...
That'll be a stolen base. He didn't get out of the hand. He wasn't not going to throw down there.
First stolen base that we've seen. That pitch will be high. Goes to the backstop. Lamarsna will go quickly to third. It's a quick 2-0 count, and Pierce is just 90 feet away from... Not Pierce. You're making me say Pierce now. As the Philippines are now 90 feet away. I'm scoring the first run of the game. That will touch the inner part of the plate. It'll be first strike that Thomas has thrown. Now he's getting a little feel. That pitch fouled back. Tied at 2s here. We have a runner on third. He draws a walk quickly. Now we got a runner at the corners. So that's 2 quick walks.
I can't figure out how to get him over the third. That's what I'm saying. That doesn't show.
Lamar's not.
Let's see if I got this.
We're still trying to figure out how to track the stats over here. We're doing it all.
We're learning as we go. I'm going to leave this here for a second. I'm going to go ask them how the dugout is now.
So Ben Lee steps up to the dish. Did a coaching visit at the mound. So we're still looking to fill out the rest of the lineup, folks. We're a little behind with our broadcast, so bear with us. Ben Lee will step up. Immediate contact there. He's going to sky one up. Lamarsna's going to tag. The throw will not be in time as he slides in safely. And they get the first run. That will be F7 sacrifice.
To left field.
Flight out to shallow left. Marsna tags. Shallow right, I apologize.
What was the count when that happened?
That was the first pitch. That one on the outer half will be a strike. Stevenson still on first, taking his lead. Thomas quickly working here. Trying to throw the hitter off the groove. We're at 1s here. Ace is wild, if you will. 1-1 count with 1 out, 1 run on the board in the bottom of the first. The infamous Vin Scully deuces wild. Stevenson goes. The throw down will not be in time as it's a little late. A little high, I should say. So Pierce is or not Pierce. You're making me say Pierce, Teddy. As Philippines is 2 for 2 on stolen bases today, and they eliminate the double play threat.
Alrighty, I'm back. Sorry about my absence. I was figuring out how to do this game changer thing correctly. Okay.
Runner on second as that will be a ball in the dirt. Be a 3-1 count. West did a nice job blocking the plate there.
Absolutely, and this is making me laugh because this Philippines team is playing exactly like how Pierce plays. It's get on, get over, get in. Doesn't matter what way they do it. They're gonna get runners. They just cause chaos.
Will Pickett's at the helm.
Definitely baseball chaos kind of coach. He loves to just get the players overthinking what they're doing.
As Vanderpool will take that one for ball 4. Runner on first and second here.
It's only 1 down in the inning. Pierce has a really good opportunity to tack on.
At this point, we should just call him the Pierce Philippines baseball group with how much we're saying Pierce.
We'll get used to it.
So Will Pickett's is at the helm here for the Philippines baseball group. Him and his dad created it back in 2016, 2017, a couple years back. Organization's been standing for a while.
They're doing a great job. They're bringing baseball over to the Philippines. I know they don't have a ton of equipment out there and stuff like that, so what they're doing, their mission statement's really awesome, really cool to see.
Story takes that one on the outside of the plate for ball 1.
Thomas looking to get out of this inning here.
And he needs a ground ball double play as that one is crushed. We'll go back to right field, and so long, baby, goodbye, as Story hits a 3-run home run
That was an absolute shot. What a beautiful swing there by Story. First swing of the summer for him. He hits it out. He's got to be feeling good about that with a wood bat.
Almost looking like Trevor Story out there. He's just crushing one.
Dugout's loving it.
Nice little celebration as it's quickly 4-0. That's the wrong team.
If you're Thomas, you just got to be thinking, base is empty, forget what just happened. Short-term memory in baseball is very important. You got to get out of this inning now, give your team a shot to get some runs on the board.
I don't know what he was sitting there, but that ball was just absolutely destroyed. Off the bat, you kind of knew it was gone, too.
My car's parked over there. I hope it's okay.
Do you hear any panic alarms?
Yeah, there's a nice pitch right there. That's what he needs to get right there. Just throw it consistently. Get the ball in the zone with some movement. Can't throw it flat. That fastball that Story hit out really didn't have much going for it.
Huerta trying to recreate what Story did. Waves at the first pitch, takes the second one. 2-1 count now.
He's really struggling to find the zone here.
It's now 3-1. And this is like the third 3-1 count that Thomas has seen. So that one fouled off. Count will be full. Still only one out in the inning. And that was actually the first hit of the game for the Philippines, as that one will be skied out to center field. There's the second out of the inning, and that was a crucial second out that Thomas needed.
Yeah, he definitely needed that. Get some weak contact after that. Just get your mentality back on the game. Hey, I can still get these guys out. They're not that much better than me. They're not better than me at all. Just stay locked in. Get the job done.
Javen Baxa now, right-handed slugger, slotting in the seventh. We're in the bottom third of the lineup.
Yeah. Pierce is getting a lot of batters. Philippines baseball group is getting a lot of batters up this inning. This is what they like to do.
That one taken low, ball two. I can't wait to go back and relook at this footage. See how many times we've said Pierce.
Let's get a counter going. Well, next game we'll set up. We'll get a counter going. How many times we say Pierce? Another 3-ball count.
This is actually Rodriguez. Misinput my lineup card.
There is a strike right there. That's what he's looking for. Get the ball in the zone. Make these guys beat you.
Another 3-1 count here.
That's how he got in trouble in the beginning. I always said the home run was the first hit. He's just putting guys on himself. He's got to lock in, get the ball in the zone as much as possible.
And there's another free pass as now Javen Baxa comes up.
You can hear the dugout saying they love free things. They're looking to capitalize again on another free pass.
Lamarsna with that walk, stolen base, and same with Stevenson, the walk and the stolen base. Lee's sac fly. Another walk to Vanderpool, and then Story's 3-run shot.
Just manufacturing runs, man. That's what they like to do. There, I got some action going to the bullpen down there for the San Diego Bombers.
We have a pitch count on this guy? What's he at right now?
I'm seeing 28 pitches right now.
That one fouled back. Almost hits a car passing by. That's a little scary. You don't want a broken windshield here.
This next pitch will be number 30 of the inning, so he's definitely feeling that arm right now.
Yes.
First outing of the summer, and you're already getting up this high in the pitch counts. I know some Advil might need to be taken after this one.
Advil, Tiger Balm, Icy Hot, whatever you can do.
Hit the batter, too.
Hit the batter. As JJ Fagfumcinto up to the dish. We were talking with him earlier. He didn't play at all at Pierce. He got really good hit in the fungo. So last weekend at our spring training camp, that one's laced to shallow left field. They're gonna wave him around. The throw to the plate is not in time. JJ's first swing will be an RBI single as Rodriguez gets home, and Lamarzna is back up.
Another run for Pierce. So JJ, that's a nice hit by him right there. That's got to feel really good getting back on the field, getting another hit for him. He played his freshman year at Pierce, did great. And then when they had their great season last year, he wasn't able to be with the team, which was really a bummer for him. I talked to him about it multiple times, but he's looking forward to next season coming up. Looking to have a nice summer, get that confidence back.
Yeah, that looked like his first swing in over like a year almost.
At least first game swing at least. Lamarsna's back up. Pierce hit around.
Pierce did hit around. And Neri is feeling great. That arm's being iced. He's going to come out and should be coming out solid. Now, we actually have JJ mic'd up. Hopefully, we can get some of that footage out soon. That would be pretty cool if we could.
A lot of fun. I hope they had the camera recording when he got that hit right there. That'll be a lot of fun to get that video.
Especially for him coming off that broken jaw off a collision. Always nice when you just hit a seed to shallow right center or left center. Lamarsna skies that one to left field, going back, barely makes the catch, but that will be the third out of the inning. So 5 runs on 2 hits for the Philippines, 2 left on base, no errors. As we go to the top of the second, Philippines are up by 1 here on the PBG network. Top of the second here. Philippines up 5-0 off a quick 2-run shot by Hudson Story.
It was a 3-run shot.
3-run shot, apologies.
Good. Give him credit where credit's due. Nice pitch there.
Nice pitch by Neri. Looks, when you have the support of your offense, makes pitching a lot easier.
For sure, he can go out there, just be himself. 5-run cushion. Let him a couple. It's not the end of the world. Your team's still up by a lot.
That pitch taken on the outer half of the plate for strike number 2.
That's the first pitch I felt like he might have expanded on, or it might have been a strike, but he just has a tight zone, so I can't really tell. But umpire's pretty consistent so far. He's definitely not giving anything to the pitchers.
Would love to see if we had a TrackMan and the umpire scorecard to come after. I always love looking at those, being a numbers guy.
Of course. Nice pitch.
Swung on a miss, strike 3. Neria gets his second K of the game.
That's a really nice pitch. He took something off of it for sure. Talking to some people that I know, he struggled with a put-away pitch last season in college. He's been working on it this summer. Nice little view of that right there. Seems to be something effective. That could be a really, really big for him going into the next year if he gets that put-away pitch. Something off speed. Balance with that nice 90-mile-per-hour fastball.
You said Neria plays at Glendale?
Plays at Glendale, yeah.
Going into his
couple times.
sophomore year of eligibility?
I believe so. I think he has one more year.
That one, a long strike. That one fouled. Aiden Harrison, the third baseman. I think we've seen 3 straight right-handed swingers.
Yeah, they were all
for
lefties at first.
3 lefties and 3 righties. And coming up next will be Jackson Sheeby.
Yeah, it's interesting. I know a lot of coaches like to balance out their righties and lefties, but he's loaded them all up together. So we'll see if that's just something that he's doing for the next exhibition game or if that's what he likes to do.
And we'll see Scott Stanley back here at Kelly Field when the Bombers play our GCCL team. Is that one taken for ball 2?
Yeah, I got 2 teams going this season in the GCCL and the CCL. Should be a lot of fun. Lots of good baseball to be played. We'll be live streaming them, so make sure you guys are tuning in.
Yeah, speaking of that, tomorrow we have a doubleheader against Team Victory right here. 1 o'clock, first pitch time. That one swung on a miss. We're tied at 2s here.
That was a really nice pitch. I think it was a changeup, and that really had a lot of bite coming in. It was really nice.
For whatever reason.
Get the feel for that pitch. That's really important.
I know this isn't 80 miles per hour. It's not the same, but, MLB The Show still. Those changeups are hard to hit. Fastball changeup always gets me to bite. Swung on and missed, the 3rd straight K from Neria, and he's looking like himself here.
For sure. I mean, he's looking better than himself. Last year his strikeout numbers weren't there, but his pitches are very much so playing at the moment. So hopefully this is a sign of new things to come for him, where he can really develop that put-away pitch. If he can, he'll get a ton of lift from colleges in the area.
That'd be awesome.
For sure.
Now the dream is obviously D1.
Of course.
But still, if you can play D3 and D2, sometimes some of those guys will get picked up.
Absolutely.
Even
with the transfer portal now, it's easy to hop between different levels of play.
Oh, 100%. Take that one taken for a ball.
I talked to a couple players on the Philippines baseball team. One of them started D1, and he's like, yeah, I ended up going to JUCO the next year, and now I'm at an NIA, and then he's looking at D1 again. Like, you can go all over the place now with this transfer portal, so you're definitely not limited to where you start.
I know a player on Hawaii softball who did the same thing. Started out with JUCO and got looked at by Hawaii, and she's playing Hawaii softball now. Which,
that's great.
I mean, Hawaii's a wonderful place.
I like to be playing softball in Hawaii. It's like a good time.
Living the dream, getting your school paid for out in Hawaii, as that one swung on and missed. 2-1 count. Swung on and missed, strike 2.
He's really got these pitches working right now. Ton of movement. Yeah, his pitch count's looking definitely playable. He's at 33 pitches an inning and 2/3 so far. Looking to get out of the inning right here.
And he had
definitely got potential to go a couple innings in this game.
He had 20 plus minutes of rest during that 5-run inning for Pierce or Philippines.
Sometimes that's a good thing. Sometimes that's a bad thing. Sometimes they can get in their head too much, but clearly it's been effective for him.
Great pitch there to even better take.
Yeah, not far off
by Sheeby.
Nice job playing off that pitch.
Back to the full count here. Rio working out of the stretch, trying to get out of this inning quickly. Catcher sets up on the inside, deals. Popped up, and we'll do it all again. Went somewhere. We're not able to see it.
Didn't hear any cars crash, so we should be good. Payoff pitch again.
Pitch number 36 here. Fires.
Good lead.
So he'll get the free pass. As up next comes the left fielder, Royce Davis. And another righty.
They stacked them up. I'm looking to see who gets on the on-deck circle. See if we're switching it up or if we're keeping it with the righties.
Yeah, we're staying with the righties as Zach Smith looks to be another righty on deck.
Ooh.
That one.
Heard that one. Hopefully that was an elbow guard.
Yeah, I hope that was. That was loud. So that'll advance the runner to second in one pitch.
First troubles Neri has seen today.
We have yet again another righty here in Zach Smith.
Nice flow coming out of that helmet right there. I'm jealous.
And the lettuce looks really nice, and it's... You need to get his hair care routine.
Absolutely.
There he deals. That one taken for a strike. That had some nice run to it. Nice little movement.
For sure. His two seams got bite to it. It might even be a four seam with just some run on it at the moment. Don't really know his pitch mix, so I'll definitely talk to him after the game because he's looking really good.
That one goes foul. A little slapped check swing.
I'm curious if his velo's come down at all since he's gone into the stretch. I don't really know, but yeah.
Well, I mean, it looks like he's been working out of the stretch the entire game.
Oh, that's right.
So
Forgot he wasn't in the windup. That's definitely a plus for pitchers if they can just pitch in the stretch the whole time. A lot of guys go to the windup and then lose some of their command and velo when they go into the stretch. So
I remember playing Little League. I would always pitch out of the stretch, never the windup. Then again, I wasn't really that good of a pitcher, so that one's taken for a ball. A little breezy out here in the valley. Wines fires, pops it up. A short infield getting a read on it. And he retires. So no runs, no hits, no errors. 2 left on base. Lachlan West will be due up for the Bombers. But before that, Owen Stevenson, Ben Lee, and Vanderpool coming up next for Philippines Baseball Group here, Philippines Baseball Network. Bottom of the second here as the Philippines look to not reinvent the wheel, but blanking on a word here.
Keep the wheel going.
Keep the wheel going, yeah. Improve the technology, if you will.
Move from a stick and a stone to some rubber and some metal. Why not?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, they're looking to keep the success going that they had in the first inning. The Owen Stevenson, Ben Lee, and Vanderpool coming up next. 2, 3, and 4.
He probably redshirt because I know Coco likes to redshirt everybody.
So Stevenson did not register an at-bat, but he did register a plate appearance. Walked and stole a base.
Good
ended up
base percentage.
Yeah, ended up coming in on that
filling the stat sheet early.
ended up coming in on that 3-run shot by Hudson Story. And that's the story of the game right now.
Oh, good transition. Good transition. It absolutely is. Those 3 runs are looming large right now. They look to tack on more, put this game away early. I believe we still have Wyatt Thomas out there on the bump. He's looking to have a nice comeback inning right here.
It's always good to... Sometimes it's good for the morale. Still no action in the pen for the Bombers. Yeah, it looks to be. Still number 20 as that one is taken low for ball one.
That's 26. We got a new guy.
Oh, we do have a new guy. So Thomas only goes 1 inning. 5 runs, all earned. No Ks. 2 hits. And 4 walks. We'll get the name of the new pitcher for you
Right over there and ask him.
shortly. Actually, I wonder if we have it on the Instagram. We do not. Three no count. The righty looks in, looks for the sign. Pelletier is the pitcher. Throws that one for a strike. We'll get the first name for you soon. Stevenson grounds out. And it'll be an error on the shortstop. Error on the second baseman. Apologies. No, I was right the first time. The shortstop. It'll be an E6 for those of you keeping score at home, as he was not able to field it cleanly.
Yeah, that's shocking. Maybe just some rust he got to dust off, but Santiago didn't make a lot of errors this season, so I don't expect to see a ton of those today or at all for the summer for him.
That one taken for ball number 1. It's kind of just how the first one started here. In the first inning. So that one just high. That looked, I don't know how you take that pitch. That was close.
Umpire squeezing.
Yeah, tight zone, like we said. I was talking with Will before the game. He was saying how he was hoping to recreate the success him and his dad had at Pierce. It looks like they are right now.
Definitely, with the way this team's swinging, they definitely have the potential to have a very, very nice summer with the Philippines baseball group.
That one, pickoff attempt. Stevenson slides back safe at first, and we have a 2-1 count.
They like to steal a lot this team, so I'm curious. Well, Pierce did, so I'm curious if they bring it into the summer. I don't exactly know the speed factor of this Philippines team. We're learning as we go here, learning the team.
Well, you see, and there he goes. Well, that one's skied. Stevenson has to make a quick turnaround in order to not to get doubled up. But Lee will pop out 0 for 2 today. That'll be the first out of the inning. Sacrifice fly and an RBI in the first inning. And really got the jam going for the...
Definitely got him started. He'll look to do something productive here again.
Gavin Vanderpool walked his first time up, the lefty.
And obviously, Pelletier looking to get this out so he can have 2 outs and not as big of a threat with Story coming up as that ball gets away.
So probably a passed ball or a defensive indifference. Not sure what the scoring is on that one.
I'm going to give him a pass ball on that one.
So pass ball will move the runner to second. Now if you're Pelletier, that's kind of one you'd want to have back. Stevenson fakes the steal. It'll be a 2-0 count.
Yeah, lots of balls being thrown by this San Diego Bombers team. Looking to get in the zone here.
We'll look to see how that affects the bullpen.
Yeah, who they're going to let run.
Looks like they didn't bring a lot of guys earlier, like today. Yeah. So we'll see what they have in the pen. Is that pitch taken inside? It quickly falls to a 3-0 count. As my laptop has decided to not work with me. Folks, be sure to stay tuned for tomorrow's broadcast as the GCCL, the AAA of the CCL team, will be playing that one fouled back. It'll be 3-1. First pitch, a doubleheader tomorrow. First pitch is at 1 o'clock. And we'll be here with you
Yes, we will.
for both those games. So be sure to stay tuned in. That one taken for swung and a miss. Just trying to get some music queued up for in between innings here. So that's why we have a color guy.
Yeah, head in the game. You've been saving me as I've been trying to figure out this game changer stuff, so it's good to save you every now and then too.
I get the feel of that. I would be during my wrestling days in high school, I'd be taking stats and broadcasting on our YouTube channel. So I definitely dual threat. We'll do that one over again.
Yeah, working a ton of pitches.
He is.
I mean, this pitcher just came in and he's already gonna be at pitch 15 after this one.
It's always good to if you're the opposing team, if you're hitting, it's always good to get that pitch count high.
Yes, it is. The more pitches you see, the more comfortable you're gonna get. So
exactly, especially through that second or third time around that lineup. That one taken inside. The throw down. In time, caught stealing. I wish we had a replay machine, as that was an absolutely beautiful play. They'll get a runner. I'll get a runner on first out of the walk. So Vanderpool still not registered an at bat yet, but 2 plate appearances.
being productive. Here comes Story again. He'll look to repeat what he did last time.
So 2 for 3 on the stealing side for the Philippines. That one swung on and missed by Hudson Story. And the lefty, you got that righty-lefty matchup that we were talking about a little bit earlier.
He looks to do damage in these situations for sure. Pick off attempt.
Now in the CCL, do they have a pickoff rule? Do they?
No, they don't really apply those rules into the summer ball. Depends on the team. Sometimes they'll have a timer in between. It really depends on the field if they have that technology there for the timer. That one's taken high.
1-1 count. But I also do feel like now that the game has evolved, games have started going a little bit quicker, so pitchers kind of feel like have that internal timer.
For sure.
As colleges are now working in the pitch clock
Yes,
slowly.
It's something that I'm sure scouts look for too, and college recruiters. That if they guys can work quick, if they're comfortable working quick, because they're going to need to at that level.
Barely taken inside, as that'll be I believe a 2-1 count.
This is 2-1. Another count being worked here. Another hitters count for Philippines baseball group. They definitely have a plan at the plate, and they're executing it very well so far.
I'm only seeing a lot of pitches. It's always good to see more pitches. You get more reps. It's gonna how you're gonna improve as a ball player. 3-1 count now. I think there's a study done on it where you need to be considered like a professional at something and take about 10,000 reps. So seeing thousands and thousands of pitches. Always gonna.
Might see 10,000 pitches in this game. I'll tell you what, this pitcher is going to number 20 on the inning for him.
Do we have a pitch count on Thomas on how many he threw last inning?
It was in the 30s. That's all I got for you. Is the Story works with walk right there, so the inning will keep going. Another runner in scoring position for the Philippines. They'll look to capitalize on this one. Doesn't seem like any stealing threat out there from either of these guys. Definitely they're power hitters, so they'll look to be driven in with a base hit.
Tyler Haruda comes up to bat next. He flied out to center in his first at bat for the second out of the inning. So we'll see. We'll keep an eye and see if he is able to improve on that.
Ball gets away. Both runners are going to advance on that.
Good heads-up play there. As we saw, Vanderpool looked around third, see where they were, but they advanced on a pass ball. Well, was it a pass ball or a wild pitch? As the wild pitch.
It was a little outside for a pass ball, in my opinion.
And this is why we have the official score. If there's any scouts or college programs or MLB teams who need a scorer, Teddy Briggs. Teddy Briggs is going to be on it for you. So wild pitch advances the runner, 2-0 count.
Now a single might get 2 in depending on Story's speed and where it goes in the field. Haruda looking to do some damage, break this game wide open.
As that swing was looking to do it there. 2-1 count.
Definitely got jumpy, chase something down. He'll look to settle in, take some deep breaths, find his pitch here.
From the Philippines here, I'm not too worried. I'm just worried about, their quality of at-bats. Going down on something you can, a quality at-bat, I guess, is the best way I can describe it.
For sure, that's what summer ball's about. Just making your play, just I guess honing your game is how I would describe it. That one's chopped and the catcher makes a nice play there.
So 2-3 put out ends the second inning. No damage done. Got close. 90 and 180 feet away, respectively. But we'll go to the top of the third inning here on the Philippines Baseball Group Network. Top of the third inning here as the Philippines look to hold their 5-run lead. It's all thanks to that man on the mound right there, Daniel Neria.
Neria's looked really good. Fastball's been live. Off-speed stuff's been playing for sure. He'll have to get another scoreless inning here. He's at 41 pitches through 2 innings, so definitely has some life left in that arm on in today's game.
Wonderful to see a cap that comes down to Pickett's as Jeremy Jones steps in the box. 0 for 0 today. He drew a walk at his first plate appearance.
This is Landon West because they're batting.
Oh, you're right, Landon West.
Scorekeeper.
Yep, that's what the professional stat man is here for. So Lachlan West takes that one for a strike. Santiago is on deck. Jeremy Jones in the hole. This little check swing. Thought about it, but taken low.
Looks like the leash is going to be short for Neri today. It is the first game of the summer, and they got some action going down in the bullpen over there. So interested to see who they are bringing in relief.
Neria looks, kicks, fires. Chop to the shortstop. Nice throw by JJ there as you see the little fist pump. They'll go down 6-3 for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, that's a nice play there. The score sheet just says 6-3, but it was much prettier than just those two numbers. Nice running play there. Made the throw on the run with great accuracy. Didn't throw it low at all, right to the chest of the first baseman. People are going to love to see that out of JJ.
JJ, I mean, he's looking solid.
For sure.
Had a year off, made sure he recovered with all of his injuries, so let's hope he comes out strong. Because I would take it outside. Taken inside 2-0. Looked a little low and a little inside for me. Then again, I'm not.
Our view is blocked. We're taking the word of the umpire. Santiago, very patient hitter. Definitely makes the pitcher work to get him out every single time.
Broadcaster jinx and effects there as he swings. Nice little breeze back here.
Yeah, finally
Waves
came
at the
down
high,
on this.
waves at the high fastball. So the hitter, sometimes you're sitting off speed and you see that pitch come, you think it's gonna drop a little bit, and you just get under it, which is right what the pitcher wants you to think. That was a great pitch there, an even better take.
Depending on who
3-1.
you're talking to.
Yeah.
I'm sure Nario wants that to be called a strike every time. And of course, he wants everything to be called a strike, but that one especially.
Fires. He issues his second free pass.
That's what he likes to do.
Third free pass of the game.
That was the 50th pitch for Nario. I'm curious at what point he takes him out of the game here. I'm sure he'll let him get through this inning, but if he gets into trouble, I'm sure the Pickets will come out of that dugout.
Pickett's in the dugout. Arms crossed. Having to like to see what he likes what he sees out of the team. As up comes Jeremy Jones. That one taken for a ball.
Santiago had a huge stealer at first, even when he gets on base a ton. I'm curious if that's any side of his game he's going to try and add to this season, because it would be very effective.
Sliding mitt being put on. Holding it right now. As Jones waves and misses at that one. Count as ones. Love to see if we could get Will out here for a post-game interview.
That would be interesting. I'm sure he's got to take care of his team, though. We'll see what we can do.
Love to see what he would wants to say about this team. As that one's taken high. It's 2-1. Probably just up. It looked just a bit high, like half an inch, if that. Would love to see what the ABS system says.
Tap the helmet.
Tap the helmet.
Might get ejected for that after what we saw the other day.
I was just going to ask him, did you see that? I looked at the replay. It didn't look.
It wasn't egregious, but umpire definitely got his feelings hurt. Might have said something before that, too, that added to it, but, you can't tell.
I think my favorite ejection is during spring training, one of the catchers went to put the glove behind and then put it up. Looked to be a young umpire as Naria issues another free pass.
Definitely losing some good
Jones.
right here.
That's a second walk of the day. And Jones is a good eye.
Third walk of the day.
Third walk of the day. No, it's Jones is second. Naria's fourth. And it's a slow walk to the mound. We'll see if the signal is made.
It's just going to be a mound meeting. They want to see him work through some adversity, I'm sure.
Two pretty easy innings for Naria. So seeing what he can do out of the adversity, see how he handles this. Also gives some time in the bullpen. Let's see. Alan Chu comes up to bat. He was the second out of the first inning. They're fouling out to the catcher. You got a quick word in? Beautiful day out here in the valley for baseball.
Yes, it is. I mean, ball's going to fly if it's made good contact with it. It is toasty and it is dry.
We saw the one with Story where he got all of it. I mean, perfect, man. That ball was just hammered.
Definitely didn't need any help from the weather. That would have gone out in any weather.
76, sunny, a light breeze. 9 miles an hour is what it says, but it feels like 5 is that one taken for a strike, and emphatic strike call by Bumgardner. I always love to see umpires that love what they do what they love.
I like when they're loud too, when they no question whether it's a ball or a strike.
Checks the runner, deals. Waved out again. 2 straight strikes after the mound visit.
Definitely whatever the pitching coach said, he's going to go up there and say it again. Hello? Yeah, hello? Yes, I can.
Check, check. Well, this is better. 20 something. 25? 21? We join you in the top of the fourth inning. A little bit of an audio issue, but we're back on our feet at 2-1 count. Moves now to 3-1.
Oh,
The Philippines have a new
6.
pitcher
I told you it's going to be at least 20.
on the mound. Pitcher being David Eged, I believe.
21.
26?
I think it's 21.
It's either Andres Perez.
I think it's Perez.
I believe it is Perez.
Yeah, it looks like 20.
Either way, Harrison
Perez.
will get the walk. So it is Perez. Final stat line for Neria. Get it to you real quick. 3 innings pitched, 1 hit, 2 runs. Both earned 3 Ks and 3 walks, 4 walks.
Not a bad outing.
Not a bad outing at all.
His velo was there. Stuff looked good.
And Perez takes over, back on the bump. So we get our score bug updated here really quickly. We appreciate you guys sticking with us through all of our technical difficulties. So that one's inside for all 3.
Definitely looking to find the zone here. Struggling so far.
On the bottom of the third, Philippines batted around the order again. It's the second time they've done it this game.
Yeah,
Their
huge
offense
inning.
has been on fire as of late.
Yeah, San Diego put up 2 runs. They look to capitalize on that. They definitely made that back.
And more.
Yeah, absolutely.
A 5 spot in the first, a 5 spot in the third. My thought is they put up this trend continues. It's going to be 15-2 or 15-4 by the end of the 5th.
Yeah, I look forward to it.
Waved. Maybe it's 3-2. Confirmation from the umpire though. Runner leads off. It's Perez. Shoot Harrison a free pass. That one will be fouled back. We'll do it again. So it hits off the backstop. I believe the count is 2-2. So that one will be taken high. Now it's a full count.
Yeah, we run full here. Pitch count's already getting high. Not pounding the zone as much as he'd want to for Perez at the moment.
Well, you have the runner on first, no outs. I believe you only go if there is 2 outs. So that one just hits him. That'll be 2 quick base runners or bombers.
That one's gonna sting. Some velo behind that thing.
You could hear it from back here.
I swear
Royce Davis, left fielder, made the last out of the inning.
It keeps getting lower.
Our easy up is not being so easy right now. It keeps drilling us in the head. No outs as Davis looks at ball 1.
It just falls
Got
on
hit
his
the
head.
first time that he was up. Faces the new pitcher in Andres Perez. That pitch taken in for a strike, 1-1.
There we go. Just keep doing that. Make the batters beat you. 2 free passes to start his outing. Not exactly what you're looking for if you're Will Pickett's, but just get in the zone. Find your pitch. First game of the summer. It's going to happen.
We were talking earlier. It is an exhibition game. That one taken outside for ball 2. So you're going to have some mishaps. You're going to be a little rusty. It's the first game a lot of these guys have played since their college ball season ended.
A couple weeks ago, for sure.
Weeks ago. Little rust, yes, but they've been practicing. Swung on and missed. Strike 2.
Gonna put him away right here.
And Perez he's been doing not too bad on the mound.
Fastball looks good, just location isn't there at the moment.
Get on the first
Really
base
use this out right here.
side of the rubber. Kicks, deals on the outside, and batter tells the runner to go. We had a full count. Runners on second and third. Now, this is danger territory.
It's gonna be a pass ball right there.
Nice little attendance out here of 22.
Some quick counting by you.
Just
We got the
guesstimating.
census.
Swung on
Nice
and missed.
pitch.
Strike 3. And that's a huge strikeout for Perez as Davis goes down swinging for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, that was what he needed right there. Nice down and in fastball. If he can hit that location often, it'll be a good day for him. Do the Philippines really only have 4 hits?
They only have 4 hits, 10
Wow.
runs on 4 hits.
That is manufacturing runs at its finest right there.
That one chopped to the third base side. Nice little play there by the third base coach. Someone get him a glove.
Yeah, seriously.
A 1 count for Zach Smith, the second baseman. Popped out to his counterpart, the second baseman.
Hmm.
Last
Second base
inning.
connection. That's low.
Just a bit low. It'll be 1-1. Deals inside 2-1. Almost looked like he was going to hit him. Nice quick cat-like reflexes for Smith. He just...
Yeah, he stood his ground but dived out of there the last second. Definitely control issues right now for Perez. Wonder if this is a whole career thing or just this outing he's struggling to find his spots at the moment. Not too familiar with his game.
First outing.
Yes, he did.
He did go. There is no third base umpire. They cannot appeal to anyone, or first base even is. It's a righty.
Yeah, no question about that one, though.
He did go. Count is at 2s. No, 1 out. Fouled back. We'll do it again.
Very close. Nice piece of hitting right there. If they could have kept that thing fair, it would be a really nice hit.
It scored both runs. That could have been trouble.
For sure. He might have gotten on third on that one. They were not playing the lines, playing more gap here.
So you were saying you worked Pierce Baseball.
I sure did.
It was one of the highlights of the season that they did.
Oh,
they had.
Man.
Waved on
That's
and
right.
miss.
Highlights of the season. Man, they had a really nice year. It was just... I'm trying to think of a game that sticks out for me. I saw him play Oxnard, and they just absolutely smoked him. And it was like the most Pierce blowout I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't think they hit more than... They might have had 2 extra base hits, but won like 20-2. It was just awesome. I love how they manufacture runs. It's such a lost art of the game, and Will and Bill Pickett's both bringing it back. I love to see it.
Inside pitch.
He's definitely...
Perez is struggling with his control, like
For
you've
sure.
been saying.
He misses inside. His release is probably just a little bit early. There's some good run on that fastball, but when you start the fastball inside with run, it's just going to keep going in and bearing on those hitters. Not in a good way.
Fouled back.
Right back at us.
Glad I brought my glove out today.
Yeah, I say I almost did some damage.
Got to protect the laptop here. It's under a warranty plan, thankfully.
Thank goodness. That laptop this close to the baseball field better be on a warranty.
1-1 the count, 2 outs. 2 straight strikeouts for Perez. Man, been a little bit of an issue as that one's pieced up, laced into center field. We'll see if they go home. The throw will be cut off, and 2 runs will score. So it's a 2 RBI single for Landon West.
That was a nice piece of hitting right there. Ball jammed him, but he fought it off, got into the center field. Nice line drive single. Brings in 2. Looking to get back in this game.
And yeah, it's only a 6-run game.
Well, there's
And
still a lot of baseball left.
There's still a lot of baseball left, as funny as it sounds, being down by 6 runs.
It's not over.
You need to get those 27 outs for it to be over.
No more easy outs coming as we get back to the top of the order.
So that one taken inside. And yeah, you can say that again. Christian Santiago is back up at the dish. Lefty hitter. Flat out to center field. Walked and stole a base. Tips that one back.
All right, back at some shins over here. Better watch out.
Fun little race for the foul ball. The game within a game.
Exactly. Keeps the bench guys interested.
I love the I don't even know what the outcome of this was, but I saw earlier the Jung brothers waved on and missed for strike number 2. When the Rangers were playing the Tigers, they were playing a fun little tic-tac-toe game.
Yes, they were.
1-2 count.
Reminds me when the Molina brothers, all the catchers, Benji and I don't know if it was Benji or Jose Molina and Yachty were catching against each other.
That one is laced.
Nice.
But it'll go to center right field, and that will be retired. 2 runs, 1 hit, 1 left on base, no errors. The end of 3.5. Pierce up by 6 on the PBG network. Back in the San Fernando Valley, underlying tones of ABBA here. Is it ABBA or ABBA?
ABBA.
ABBA. Swedish band, as the Philippines, not Pierce, are up by 6 going into the bottom half of the 4th. Baxa, JJ, I am very scared to say his last name. I don't want to mess it up. And Wyatt Lamarsna are the due-up. Behind the dish still, Lachlan West.
Oh.
And a nice little 2 RBI single.
I hope to get it started this time. Give the RBI opportunities to other people.
Javen Baxa coming up here.
Share the love.
That one right down Broadway for strike 1. It's always good to get a feel, especially with the new pitcher. Scoreboard. That one laced, but it'll be a line out to the second baseman as 2 quick pitches. As JJ Fagfumcinto, I believe.
The U is silent at the end. Fagfumcint.
Fagfumcint comes up.
Oh.
That one is just a bit outside. I feel a little bit like Bob Uecker from Major League saying that.
Icon, Rip legend.
Rest in peace, Bob Uecker. You will be missed. Man, Major League is such a good ball movie, though.
Yes, it is.
Definitely on the Mount Rushmore of baseball movies.
Absolutely. I hate serious baseball movies. I just want to put that out there. I think, what is it? Field of Dreams? Probably my least favorite movie of all time.
As a baseball broadcaster, I really should have seen it, so I'm probably gonna go home and watch it. Just so I don't
Not
get
worth
any
it.
slack.
Nice piece.
JJ pieces that one.
Oh, nice play.
But lines out to the right fielder, and that's 2 quick outs for Garcia. For a team that has struggled to go down 1-2-3. Not struggled to go down 1-3, but for the defense that has struggled to get 3 straight outs, I should say. Those 2 quick ones are nice. 4th time at the dish for Lamarsna.
What number is Garcia?
Garcia's 48. Taken for ball 1, 2 outs here. There's 2 quick outs. Taken outside. 2-0. I think the Mount Rushmore of baseball movies, Sandlot definitely has to be on there.
Yeah, I go Sandlot. If you're asking me, I go Sandlot, Major League 1. Major League 2 is not good. Bull Durham.
Oh, Bull Durham's a good one.
And
I'd put Moneyball up there. I don't know. I think Moneyball is just a great film. Brad Pitt, Jonah Hill. Right
yeah,
down Broadway,
Moneyball for me. I just don't like that they made it seem like it was a bad team. Like they had 3 of the top 5 Cy Young finishers that year and the MVP on that team. Like they were supposed to be good. But it was for Hollywood.
It was for Hollywood. As Lamarsna draws a walk. Saw it earlier. I'm not sure if you saw it, but fastball right down Broadway to get to the 3-1 count. Lamarsna took it and he hung his head a little bit.
Yeah, he definitely wished he did some damage on that thing.
Those are the ones you go to bed about.
Yeah.
Dreaming.
At least he got on base afterwards. He didn't.
Yeah.
OPS still goes up. That's all that matters.
Those are the ones you dream about, though. You're playing in your backyard. You're playing wiffle ball. Bottom of the 9th, base is loaded. It's what every kid dreams about. As that one is pop fly. Quickly gets retired. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 left on base after the walk. Philippines go down quietly. We're through 4 here at Kelly Field at Pierce College. New pitcher on the mound for the Philippines. Hunter Boyland got a special request to play some AC/DC as he warmed up. He will face Jones, Chu, and Jang as that one is
That was a gross delivery. I would not want to face this as a lefty. That's a very uncomfortable arm slot to see as a left-handed hitter. Holy crap, coming from behind him.
Two and 0 is the count. Also some defensive replacements, as Vasquez will slot in for Stevenson at second base. You just saw him hit. He popped out to the first baseman, and Mercado will slot in at the 3-hole for Lee. A little bit of a sidearm delivery. That is disgusting.
No. It's good stuff. Don't see too many of those anymore.
Darren O'Day-esque.
The O'Day was lower. This is more of a... Give it a kind of a Chris Sale.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's a nice pitch.
That was a very nice one. Yeah, as a lefty, I would not want to face this.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to face it as a righty. I hated it. Hated sidewinders.
Delivery
Nice
swung
pitch.
on a miss, and the first strikeout for Woodland. That'll be the first out of the inning. So the final line score here for Andres Perez: 1 inning, 1 hit, 2 runs, both earned, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. Gross stuff from him as Woodland now takes over.
Yeah, not a bad inning from Perez. Definitely wasn't what he was looking for, but definitely some stuff to build off of there. Just control wasn't there entirely.
Still got out of it, though.
Absolutely. Limited the damage. That's a nice pitch.
That was a nice sweeper, as that one is taken for a strike. 1-1 count. Alan Chu was up, struck out, and fouled out. The first 2 times he was up, looking to avenge himself here. And one thing I think that's really nice about the California Collegiate League is obviously it's a summer ball league, but it also almost like acts as a scouting ball.
For sure. Definitely scouts will come out to these games, check out players that they're interested in. Good opportunity for these guys to get in front of some watchful eyes and see if they can get any offers coming out of this.
Who knows? Maybe Scott Boras will be here and he'll catch a foul ball.
That's an expensive man.
We might have to interview him if he does.
Oh,
That one is laced. Remind, it's a pop-up. It looked laced from our angle, but it just gets popped up to the second baseman. 2 away quickly.
Yeah, nice job inducing weak contact here. So far, good inning for Boylan as he'll face a righty. We'll see how the righty sees the ball coming out of his hand here.
Min-So Jang, 2 RBI single his last time up, but his first trip resulted in a swinging K. 1 for 2 on the day.
He'll look to repeat the result from last time. That was a nice piece of hitting. Look to build off that, gain some confidence in his bat.
That one's taken for a strike. Now, seeing his delivery a little bit more clearly now is just... That arm slot is tough to pick up.
Mm-hmm.
Got a pitcher on the mound for San Diego. We'll most likely have a new pitcher coming in. That curveball didn't hit correctly. 1-1. Seen a lot of guys out of the stretch today. Not a lot of windup.
No, which is good. Definitely something that coaches try to teach guys.
Absolutely.
Because it is more effective to just have that same consistent delivery every single time, whether there's runners on or not. Ooh, nice gust of wind coming in right now.
It's a little breezy day in the valley. 76.
Not too bad.
Gusts up to 14 miles per hour. Sun is setting at 8:01. Obviously, we'll be done with the game by this time, unless we have a 2-hour inning. That one is taken, an emphatic call by the umpire.
Count evens up. Two's wild all over the place.
This is wild.
2-2.
And Vince Scully was definitely a massive part of my childhood growing up.
See, I'm not a Dodger fan. I didn't watch too much Vin, but I played Little League with his grandkids. Nice pitch
That's
right
a great
there.
story, and we'll have to put a pause on that story as 2 strikeouts for Boylan, and the Bombers go down 1-2-3. We're halfway home here at Pierce College.
Dylan Tagian in for Wyatt.
You just heard it there. Dylan Tagiam comes in for Wyatt Lamarsna. So his day is done. But what a day for him. 2 walks, a stolen base, a hit by pitch, and a flyout. 2 runs, though.
Very effective.
Manufacturing runs, a little bit of small ball.
Mm-hmm.
Never
A
hurts.
lot of bit of small
A
ball.
lot of bit of small ball. Need to have more money ball. That one, oh! That was really nice.
Yeah, nice play by the pitcher right there.
Definitely protected himself there.
Unfortunate for Mercado. Nice piece of hitting. Got the ball back up the middle, but right at the pitcher.
Just a perfect line out right there.
Yeah.
And as a hitter, you go back to the dugout thinking, what could I have done better? When there was really nothing you could have done better. As that would have been a seed up the middle if his glove wasn't there and would have gotten on base. Just an unfortunate turn of events as Vanderpool takes a ball. So Vanderpool and Story, both guys have been effective as Vanderpool waves at that one. Count as at ones. Vanderpool still hasn't recorded an at-bat yet today. He's still 0 for 0, 3 walks and 2 runs. As that one's in there for strike 2, an effective pitch.
He's going to have to battle here or else he's going to record an at-bat.
We do have a new pitcher on the mound for the Bombers as King.
Ball slide into left field. Camps under and it's caught. There's the first at-bat recorded for Vanderpool, and it's a fly out to left field.
So Vanderpool goes down F7 for the second out of the inning.
Potentially another quick inning here for San Diego. Their pitcher is definitely settling in here.
Their 4th pitcher they have used so far. Now Story comes back up looking to replicate success as he is 2 for 2 on the day with 3 RBIs. Home run, a single, and a walk. He just needs a triple and a double. I don't know his speed, but could be on cycle watch here pretty soon. So that one is taken outside. I believe the count is...
I believe it's 2-0.
2-0.
Our scorer here at home, Dylan Adams, is not really paying attention to the game at all. So we can't be trusting that scoreboard.
Good though, as that one's taken inside. It helps when you have the master scorer over here.
It is 3-0. Just got confirmation from the umpire. So we got it going. We're right. I'm seeing what I'm seeing.
I'm saying, if any scouts want to hire you, man, you're on it.
Left up. Nice little 4-pitch walk there for Story.
That's what got it started that last time was, 4-pitch walks. It got started in the first, and it got started in the... It's hard to tell who even led off. That's what with Rodriguez as well when he came in to hit in the 3rd inning. He had 2 at-bats in the 3rd inning. First one, he walked and stole the base. So Haruta will come back up. King delivers, waves at that one. Fan the top of it.
Yeah, just missed that pitch. He'll look to settle down definitely early on it. New pitcher in the game for him, so he'll have to adjust to different pitch speeds.
10 pitches so far. He's making quick work of the Philippines as that one will be foul tipped. Come to the backstop behind us. Not sure if you can hear, there is a little breeze behind us. We're trying to censor that out. Maybe you need some hats for our mics.
There's a hat in there, in the little bag. Wherever the bag is.
Just outside for a ball. 1-2.
Nice PFP practice by the pitcher here today. He's done a very nice job.
And that's 2 outs by the pitcher in the inning. 5 through here. The Philippines baseball.
New song request.
New song request.
Shipping it out to Boston.
serenaded to the tunes of I'm Shipping Up to Boston by the Dropkick Murphys. Didn't know Balin was Irish.
Yeah, definitely some news. Irish Sidewinder. Nothing wrong with that.
The Irish Sidewinder, what a nickname.
Yeah,
I hope
I
it
love
sticks.
It'll stick around for the summer, that's for sure, if I'm announcing the games.
Tyler Parks, Aiden Harrison, and Jackson Sheeby due up 6, 7, and 8. Sorry, 5, 6, and 7. Looks to be all righties though, so they had three straight lefties.
Boylan looks for another efficient inning right here. He had a really nice inning last time out.
How many did he have last inning?
I got him that was his 15th pitch, so at a 14-pitch inning. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, that's nice. When you're effective like that, I mean, there's no incentive to pull him out as that one's fouled back. 0-1. That one taken inside. That looked to be nice. I thought it just crossed the plate,
Don't know
but
why that one missed.
looked to be a little inside. Jonas Tani here bringing you the play-by-play commentary alongside with my color commentator, Teddy Briggs, here at Kelly Field at Pierce College. That one taken outside for a ball. Philippines lead 10-4 with 2 5-run innings.
Only 4 hits on the game.
Only 4 hits, but it's 10-4.
Mind.
I mean, hey, it's the bottom of the 5th. Or no, yeah, it is the bottom of the 5th.
It's top 6.
Yeah, you're right. Top 6. I'm losing it right now.
Scorecard's looking full.
Looking insane. 2 innings where they batted around the order. 3 in 1 count though. So my prediction was wrong. Where I predicted they were going to put up another 5 spot in the bottom of the 5th because of the trends that were going, but Bombers able to quietly silence the Philippines. So that one's taken or swung at for a strike. Count is full here. I think the Philippines have been playing very good baseball today.
Yeah, very sound game for them so far.
Nothing really too mad that Pickett's can be mad about as swung on and missed. 3rd strikeout.
Man, Hunter Boylan has been effective in his outing so far. Really pounding the zone.
We need some
doing a nice job.
We need like a strikeout tune or something out over here. That one, piece to center. And it's going to drop for a single as Harrison gets on in his past 2 at-bats. First pitch he saw, he laced it up the center.
You know, it is a base hit, but it's not the end of the world for Boylan. It wasn't like he was battling, had to put away pitch, and he got a single. First pitch of the at-bat, just attacked, did a nice job. Boylan can settle down, didn't waste too many pitches on that batter at all.
And he can induce a double play here with a ground ball. The next thing is for Boylan, he has 6 runs to work with.
Yes, he does.
So if this one comes across, it's
not the end of the world.
Not the end of the world. It comes down to 5, and we lost our hotspot.
Did I run out of hotspot?
Yeah, you did.
No.
It's all good. I'm going to connect mine. There we go. We're connected. All right, we should be good.
Oh, pick up at first. They had him. Ball just got away from the first baseman, though, unfortunately.
So that'd be a stolen base?
There will be a stolen base.
Statsman Teddy here. He knows everything. Yeah, see, my it's going to get super laggy now because my connection sucks.
Gotcha. The frame's dropping.
Crystal, do you have a hotspot we could steal? Because ours are both out. Okay, what is it? Yeah, we're super laggy right now.
Next pitch from Boylan. Slider dives in, hit the batter. Ball will be dead. Runner cannot advance to third. Boylan facing some adversity here for the first time in the game. Better?
We are better. Not really. Nope, we're still bad. We're still dealing with Wi-Fi issues, but
Nice double steal there by San Diego.
those of you watching with the bad internet connection, we will have this uploaded to the YouTube.
Yes, we will.
So it's not a lost cause.
Not at
I'll
all.
be here broadcasting for you guys. So no double play ball after the stolen base. Double steal.
Boylan likes to hold these runners here on the base paths where they are. We want to keep this lead as big as it is.
The Irish Sidewinder deals for strike 2. I wonder, is there run rules in the CCL at all?
No, there is not.
27 up, 27 down.
Mm-hmm. That's a nice pitch right there, just missed. Are we live now?
No, we're not. It's because we're dropping frames. That's fine. Yeah, no, we're not live. It's because we're dropping frames like crazy. So that one,
Line to center field.
that will drop. So 2 runs will score.
Batter gets second base. Is that error?
Let's
see.
I there's just a nice little double. 2 RBI double for Royce Davis, the Irish Sidewinder. Hicks deals, that will be inside. Oh, the hotspot's done.
Gotcha.
So we're gonna go to a low real quick. We're still recording now, so. That one's in there for strike 1. So 1-1 the count, runner on second. For 2 more runs scored. It's a 6-10 ball game here. Really just 4 runs. One swing of the bat can change it all. That one taken. Two on the count. 1 out still. Runner on second. Boylan looks to hold him. Deals just a bit high. 3-1 now. Actually, no, 4-1. He did walk. We got a signal to warm up someone in the bullpen. But Lachlan West will come up. And runner on first and second. 1 strike. Come out and visit. Yeah, my laptop isn't even letting me stream. So, no, that's fine.
This is still recording though?
Yeah. One out, runner on first and second. Up comes Lachlan West. Pretty effective swinging the lumber today. 2 RBI single in his last trip up. Righty-lefty matchup. Pickoff attempt not successful.
I'll let you solo it for a second. I'm gonna talk to Rowan. I'm actually gonna run to the text that she if they have a hotspot I can grab.
Nil-nil here still. They hold on the runner. Batter calls time. It's time to check the out-of-town scoreboards. We'll have to hold that, though, as Boylan delivers a strike. 0-1's the count. That one fouled straight back at us. Luckily, we have the backstop here. Taking a look at the out-of-town scoreboard here. All elimination games today. I believe there's like 8 going on. North Carolina leads Oklahoma 8-2 on the top of the second. Top of the 7th. USC and Oregon State, Murray State and Ole Miss, Wake Forest, Tennessee will all be played at 3 o'clock. LSU, Little Rock, Miami, Southern Miss will be played at 6 o'clock. Side as that one's taken outside 1 and 2. Now Boylan looking for a huge strikeout here. So that one we dropped in the dirt. 2 and 2. Pitch deal is going to be outside. And West has now worked himself into a full count. Hoping to get a strikeout here. So the Irish Sidewinder will get frozen as West calls time once again. Kicks, deals, swung on a miss, strike 3. West goes down swinging, and Boylan gets a crucial strikeout. Just a beautiful pitch right there, and Boylan executes it to perfection. That's his 4th strikeout of the night. So now Christian Santiago comes back up to the dish. First time he's faced him. Celix a swing, will pull it off on it, 1-0. (10-6) here, top of the 6th. Bombers have not put up more than 2 runs in each of their 3 times they've scored. Boylan delivers that one to the outer half of the plate. just outside for ball number 2. Nice day here in Woodland Hills in the San Fernando Valley. A little sunny, little warm. It's 76, slight breeze. Beautiful day for baseball nonetheless, as that one will catch the plate. 2-1 the count. We have action down here in the bullpen for the Philippines. That one waved. Just looking for something there. Just a little late. Couldn't catch up to the fastball. Deuce as wild as the great Vin Scully would say. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. 6-10 is the score. Comes the pitch. Swung on a miss, strike 3, and Woodland will strike out his last 2 victims to end the inning. 5.5 through, 2 runs, 2 hits, 2 left on base. 10-4 still is the score. 10-6. We'll be right back here for more baseball on the Philippines Baseball Network. Bottom of the Sixers, that one is slapped to center. And Rodriguez will have his first hit of the season. His first pitch swinging. Nice little piece of hitting there by Rodriguez as he's able just to slap one up the middle. That one taken outside. Backs up to the dish now. Hit by pitch in the first and the third. Got walked and scored a run and lined out in the fourth. So that one will be fouled back. West goes to play it. Hits off the cage. The Philippines have done a good job here, making something out of nothing. They only have 5 hits after that single by Rodriguez, yet they lead by 4. Capitalizing on the walks and the hit by pitches. A little bit of small ball. That one's fouled. First base side. So 1-2 counts. back pick there, taken outside. West with the quick back pick. Nothing to come of it. Another pickoff attempt there. Deals, Baxa crushes one to left field, and he drops it. He doesn't get all of it. He lost it in the sun there. Rodriguez goes for third, and he's going to be held by Pickett. It's going to be an E7 that leads Baxa getting that double. Remind, they're calling it a double. So Baxa has his first hit of the season, and 2 quick hits. Leads the way for JJ Fagfumsint. Apologies. Single lined out and a sack RBI for him on the afternoon. As that one laces down, and he'll get another RBI. Single there. JJ has to feel good about that one. So the score now goes to 11-6. The Philippines really feeling themselves right now. As Dylan goes to the 1 spot. Lamarsna's day is done. Dylan Taguim comes in. Still locked. Lace down the line, that'll be foul. As they were going to make the play at home. We'll do it all over again. 0-2 the count, no outs here. As King looks to make another quick, hopefully trying to rebound from the first run he gave up. Wines deals, laces that one down. That'll drop for a hit. As Taguim will go too. And they're going to wave Baxa around. Never mind, they're going to. And Taguim has a double. So JJ goes to third. Baxa scores, and there's 2 quick runs. And the bottom of the 6th, the score is now 12-6. So they have doubled the score once again. That one's taken for a strike. That one is keys to center. Camp's under it. He's going to catch it, but they're going to tag up. So JJ scores. Dylan goes to third on the tag. It's a sack RBI. Score's now 13-6. Now, there is no run rule in the CCL. Now we just have runner at third. So they've cleaned it up pretty nicely. Pitch smoked on the ground as Vasquez. He gets caught in a rundown. Dylan gets caught in the rundown. He'll get the tag, as it's a fielder's choice for Mercado, who comes up. So Dylan gets tagged out for the second out of the inning. They prevent a run. So 2 outs, runner on first. They prevent the run. They still have a 7-run lead, though, as that one is hit by number 7. Quick little underhand play, and Vanderpool records the last out of the inning. 4 hits, 3 runs, 1 left on base. So we go to the top of the 7th here on the Philippines Baseball Group YouTube channel. Top of the 7th here, 9 outs left for the Bombers. They're down by 7. 6 runs on 4 hits and no errors. 13 runs, 9 hits on 0 errors as well. We get a quick little mound visit before we get set up. Jones, Chu, and Zhang will be the due up. We get set. Jeremy Jones, center fielder. Jacob Badillo comes to work now. Hunter Balin's day is done. That's Sky to center. Right fielder will, or left fielder will come in and get it. Jones flies out to left for the first out of the top of the 7th. Next is Alan Chu, the first baseman. That one's taken outside for a ball. Like we said, Bumgarner has a tight zone. That one is also outside for a ball. The Philippines putting up 3 runs last inning after Bombers put up 2. Case of anything you can do, I can do better. As that one's popped up. Communication pops out to the third baseman. 2 down. Minso Jang up to bat. 2 Ks, 2 RBIs, and a single on his day today. The third different pitcher that he has faced. Faced Neria twice. Perez. He did not face Perez. He faced Balin. Now Badillo. Count is 1-0. Just missing the zone. 2-0. Deals. Short little chopper, little miscommunication. But they'll still get there. The Bombers go down. Time to get up and stretch here at Pierce College. We're 6.5 through here on the Philippines Baseball Network. Bottom of the 7th here. Philippines lead 13-6. We might have a new pitcher on the mound. We, in fact, do. As Mendez will get the nod. Walk. Okay. So King's Day. 2 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs, all 3 earned, 1 walk, and no strikeouts. That's the thing that the Philippines have done really, really well this this game, if you will. They have not struck out at all. And Hudson Story, comes up to bat. 2 walks, a single, and a home run. A 3-run shot in the first to make the score 4-0. That pitch is taken outside for ball 1. We'll be back here on the Philippines Baseball Group. Tomorrow's doubleheader. Deal from Mendez. Story was thinking about it. Almost swung, but the umpire said, I'll do you a favor, and we'll call that one a strike. It's a strike either way. Counts 2-1. That one's also taken for strike. How is that? Twos, no outs. Story, Haruta, and Rodriguez. Rodriguez came around to score last inning. Singled and little no-out rally. Maybe a foul ball. We'll do it all over again. Mendez delivers. It'll be a little low. 3-2 count. Payoff pitch. Delivers. Swung on. Skied to left field. And Davis will get there. First out of the inning. One down. It's the bottom of the 7th. As Tyler Haruta comes up. Oh, he's taken outside. 1-0. That one's popped up. A little bit of communication there, and it drops down. Haruta quickly retreats, and that ball gets lost in the sun. It's a nice little single for Haruta. As Noah Rodriguez comes back up to bat. It's the 10th hit of the game for the Philippines. Right now, I feel like they're on damage control. Try not to let up any more runs if they want to have a shot at coming back. 7 runs and 6 out is doable. You can get a quick little rally as that one's in there for strike one on the upper half of the plate. Upper outer half, I should say. 7 runs in the 8th and the 9th is not too egregious. It's doable. Bring some quality at bats. That one waved for a strike. 0-2. Get some quality at bats from the Bombers. You try to pick up the delivery of the ball from the pitchers, the Philippines. A quick shot. That one taken outside for ball 1. Just very off the plate. That slider could have been maybe a setup pitch for a fastball. We'll see if he goes fastball up and in here for Mendez. Haruta hitting off first. Delivers, fakes the steal. That one goes foul. Just behind us into the road. Kicks off the curb. We'll do it again. One-two count. Delivers, runner goes. Ball 2. And the throw down is offline. He'll get a stolen base. So a little bit of small ball here from Pierce and the Philippines. They're bringing the Pierce principles, if you will. That one. Sky foul again. West looks for that one. That one lands right behind us with an emphatic thump. Do it over again. Count even at 2s. 1 out. Runner on second. Bottom of the 7th. 13-6. 6-4-0. Line score for the Bombers, 10-0 for the Philippines. So that one's low, kicks away. Pass ball, throw down to third, not in time. So a pass ball gets Haruta to third. Full count. Next run for the Philippines is 90 feet away. Deliver, that will be in the dirt. Fouls back from an 0-2 count and takes the walk. Runners at the corners with one out, and Javen Boxa comes up. He had a single and scored. Boxa going to add on to his RBI total. 2 singles, 2 RBIs, and a line out on his streak today, as that one will get down. Gets another RBI as Tyler Haruta will come in. Score's now 14-0 as the Philippines add another run. So it's really becoming a case of anything you can do, I can do better, as that one's fouled back by JJ. Oh, 1 is the count. The back pick by West, not in time. High though, nice little transitional footwork there. West showing why he's on this team. Definitely a solid part of the defense there. Have to gain a starting role. Bombers also affiliates of the CCL. They will be in action tomorrow. So that one is skied foul. West on the rush to get there. Go into the Bombers bullpen. The Bombers will take on PS Power tomorrow at 7 p.m. in Palm Springs Stadium. As 1 and 2 is the count to JJ. JJ pieces his 3rd hit of the game. And he's going to load the bases. That's JJ's 3rd single of the game. The runners advance 90 feet. A little small ball station to station. And now Tagim. Tagim has bases loaded. Just 1 out and a chance to do some extra damage here. To go up by 10. That one, he was looking for that one. Nice little cut action. Dip down a little bit as well. 0-1 to Taguim. That one in there right down Broadway for strike number 2. He could be 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning and limiting the damage to 1. They're up by 8. There is no run rule here. So that one's inside. He didn't go. 1-2. Wines delivers. Can I help you? Nope, just looking. Dylan Taguim goes down on strikes looking. That's the first strikeout that the Philippines have given up today. As now comes Vasquez up to the dish. He came in the fourth. Popped up in a sac RBI. Flied out to center field. Righty. Definitely gained a little confidence after that strikeout, as that one's just low. Strike number 1. Mendez looks, delivers. So that one hits the outer half of the plate. 2-0. Delivers. That one's also outside. 3-0. And he's one pitch away from walking in a run after striking out Dylan Taguim. Mercado taking his gear off. He's going to hit that one in there for a strike. 3-1 to Vasquez. Vasquez playing second base came in for Stevenson. Stevenson with a walk, an error, and another walk. So 0 for 1 is that one. Will just drop as the left fielder couldn't get it. That'll almost clear the bases and they get another 2 runs. Vasquez gets a 2 RBI double. So 2 runs come in to score. Runner JJ goes to third. Only 14 hits. That one's fouled back to the backstop, 0-1. It's now 16-6 as 2 more came in. That one's taken outside for ball 1, 1-1. Mercado, the catcher, 1-1 count, swings at that one, 1-2. If Vanderpool gets the at-bat, or the plate appearance, I should say, they'll have batted around the order. That one will be hammered, and it will drop for a hit. 2 more. JJ cruises in. Mercado with the 2 RBI single. And the Philippines are making work of the Bombers. That is now 18-6. And we're going to get a mound visit here. No action in the pen. Wonder if they'll bring in a position player to pitch at all. (18-6) is the score. 6-4-0. 18-15-0 is the line score. thus far. And the Philippines have put up another 5 spot. It's the third 5 spot they've put up. See Pickett's and Bumgardner having a friendly little discussion as West jots back behind the dish. That's just now back to work. I'll be outside. Oh, 1-0. That one taken on the outside, 2-0. Pickoff attempt there, and Mercado gets back cleanly. We know the Philippines like to run here. No sliding go for Mercado, though, so we'll see if he does end up going, as that one's taken on the outside, 3-0. We'll see if he gets the green light here, as that one's low, and it's a 4-pitch walk, and we've batted around the order once more. So Story started us off the inning, and he'll bring us right back. Actually have a pinch hitter for Story. That one's taken for a strike. Number 18, I believe. Gotta check on the name here for a quick second. Zaya Chavez. Will fill in for Story. As that one gets past him, goes to the backstop, the runners will glide 90 feet. Runner on second and third now. Chavez can make an impact here. That one's on the outside. That will be 2-1. And on deck is Peterson. So Haruda's day looks to be done as well, as Peterson will come in. So a lot of defensive replacements. So that one's taken on the outside, and he'll draw a walk. So he'll load the bases. A little discussion going on between the umpire and Bombers bench as Peterson now steps up to bat. His first at bat, I believe, as Story led us off, flied out. That one is on the outside. The story of the game really for the Bombers has been the walks. If they can limit the walks, they're not that bad of a team. They're just giving too many free 90s out there. And because of it, it's come back to haunt them as that one is low for ball 2. We could see a 19-6 ball game here in 2 pitches. That one is dealed on the inside. It hits him. So Peterson takes his free base. I'm not sure if that counts as an RBI, but Mercado will come in to score and be able to get the gear back on before he has to go back out there for his defense. So it's now a 19-6 ball game. Could put up a 20 spot here. Kicks, fires. That one pieced to right field, racing back. And he drops it. He can't get it. That'll clear the bases as he's now picking it up. And Vasquez will get a 3 RBI double. It'll be 22-6. Could go batter on the order again. As Javen Baxa now comes up to the dish. The righty fouls that one off. A nice little play by Pickett's there. The Cal State Bakersfield alum. Shortstop who had at Pierce for 2 years. Went to Bakersfield. Someone get him a glove out there and get him back out on the field. Pickett's looks solid with his defense. That one outside. 1-1 to Baxa. Looking at the coach, no signs. Strike 2. Runner on first and second, so I believe that's Peterson still on second. No, that is Vasquez. Thought there was a runner on first. That was just the base coach. So it is 22-6. It would be 2-2 now. They put up 9 runs in the inning. Those 13-6 coming in. 9 spot here. So that one will be popped up. A little bit of communication. And a Bermuda triangle, and it'll fall right in. As they try to cut the runner off at third, but Baxa will get a cheeky little double. And back up to the dish comes JJ. "22 runs on 17 hits. And JJ's been seeing the ball well today. Taking the year off after a broken jaw. As that one skied foul into the road and then just missing the bushes. No cars hit. You know, Pickett's, if you're the coach, you have to be happy here. I don't think you waste another arm. I think you go to a position player here. You're up by 16. Oh, and a beautiful catch there by the ball boy. Actually, I believe that was Minsu Zhang. Mendez shakes him off. Delivers. Taken outside for a ball. 1-2. So JJ's gotten pretty good at hitting the fungo while he was injured. But even then, he's been getting pretty good at hitting the ball. And seeing the ball as he takes another ball there. 2-2. Chance to load up the bases here again for Taguim. And he struck out with bases loaded coming up earlier. So delivered, taken for a ball. Works to a full count. No action here in the bullpen. I think they're just going to ride it out with Mendez. His control just has not been there, as that one will be pieced. Second baseman will put an end to the inning. 9 runs on a bunch of hits, no errors, 2 left on base. 7 in the books here at Kelly Field at Pierce College. We'll be right back after this. Top of the 8th here at Pierce Field as we're serenaded by Song 2 by Blur. Wonderful song. So we get set for the top of the 8th. 22-6 the score, and blazing 9 spot for the Philippines. That one taken outside for a ball. As Badillo still in for work. To make quick work of Parks, McLivy, and Sheeby. Or McLivy. I believe McLivy is how you say it. Pitch into foul territory. Will just land outside. As I believe that was Chavez. Yeah, Isaiah Chavez trying to make work of that one, but land too far out of his reach. Unable to secure it. That one on the inner half of the plate. 2-2 is the count now. Pitch grounded. Shortstop gets there. JJ, solid throw. 6-3 is the score for the first out of the inning. Philippines are 5 outs away from their first CCL win. Now, granted, it's all exhibition. But they are very, very close. Team victory here tomorrow for a doubleheader. So that one is skied back. Out of play. 0-1. Scorecard here looking a little rough. Grounded right back to JJ. Another solid throw, and that's 2 straight to him. 6-3 put out. Up next comes Jackson Sheeby. That one will be taken for ball 1. Shibi so far on the day, he has 2 runs, 2 hit by pitches, and a walk. So still hasn't recorded an out. Delivery from Mendez will be low, 2-1. That one foul tipped right into the glove. Actually, I think it got a piece of Mercado. Umpire giving him a minute to rest. Good move on the umpire there. And even on a catcher, you know, sometimes you see the umpire gets hurt, you call time, give him a little bit of a break to make sure they're all good. Good job on both of them. That one's popped up. As it'll get there. Quick 1-2-3 inning. So we go to the bottom of the 8th. 3 outs left for the Bombers to erase a 16-run deficit here on the PBG. So that will be it for us. They're going to end up calling the game. Time of the game, 3 hours. They only go 8. 22-6 is the final. And an absolute domination. No save. Thomas will get the loss, as his ERA will go to 40. Nuria will get the win, as his ERA will improve to 6. Time of the game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. 20 people in attendance. From everyone and our entire broadcast crew here at the PBG, we say so long to you. We appreciate you taking a part of your time, wherever you may be. Everything airing on the PBG YouTube channel has the express written consent. It may not be retransmitted or re-recorded without consent. With that, we say good day to you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Take care, and so long from wherever you may be.